Hello everyone. So today we are going to look into gameplay messaging system. So the reason that I want to use gameplay messaging system is here I have these resource counters, and actually I have created resource counters as gameplay attributes which resides on the player state, and I need a way to bind the UI to the changes in the resource attributes that is happening, the changes in the player state. So usually I could create a delegate or an event dispatcher in the player state and then bind that to bind one of the events in my UI into that event dispatcher, but that would require a hard reference to the exact player state class that I'm implementing the dispatcher. So that is a coupled way of doing it. I want to avoid that. So that's why I think of using this gameplay messaging system, which comes as a part of Lyra project. So this is not available by default in Unreal Engine. So what I'm gonna do is I have downloaded the Lyra project here, and under the plugins I have this gameplay message router. I'm gonna copy this into my project plugins folder. That's the first step. Plugins. Okay, now let's go to plugins and let's enable. It's not appearing here, so let me restart my project. Right, after restarting it appears gameplay message subsystem. So let me enable that. It's already enabled because I restarted and it is in my local folder. So okay, now if you go to any blueprint, for example, let me go to my player state, because this is where I will be holding this gameplay attributes. If you type message in gameplay message, here you can see get gameplay message subsystem. So we can use this to send messages, broadcast messages, whatever we need, and then we can listen to these messages from anywhere in the project. So which decouples the listener and the sender, exactly what I needed. Okay, so to test this, here let me, we don't need this, let me do something like this, and message, broadcast message. So now here I need to have a tag to identify the message. So let's add a new tag, resources updated. Okay, so this will be the tag, and here we can pass any structure that we need. So let me create a custom data structure. This is just for testing. So print structure as test message. Okay, so here I'll add some string, sender, let's call it sender. That's all it would have. Here, yes, just make as test. Okay, so here as the sender I'll say send from player state. Now, as I said, I want to listen to the changes in my resource counters from the HUD, which is here, the HUD blueprint. So here we have the uninitialized event. So here we can define listen for gameplay messages. Right. Now here as the channel, I'll select resources updated, and as the payload type, I'll select S test message. And this should be exact match. And here on message received, I can get the payload and break and print whatever the I receive here. So let me add another print here, so we know that full, and I'll add a debug point here so that we can make sure this message is received. So here I am sending the message after 2-second delay from my player state, and I should receive it from my HUD. So to test, let me play the game. 2 seconds, see, now we are here, and the message, I can't see that. Send from player state. Okay, so it's working exactly as we thought. Alright, so that's how you use the gameplay messaging system that comes with Lyra in your own project. And this is just a demonstration of how to use it, but I will be properly integrating this into the systems that I am working on for my RTS project, which I will not touch today. Today I just wanted to show you how to do it within blueprints, and later on we will do the same message sending in C++ as well. So thanks for watching. As always, updated project files of this project will be available for download in my Patreon page. Once you become a member, you can access not just this project, all thousands of projects I have done in my channel. And also, if you are interested, feel free to check it out, the full playlist of this RTS project that I am working on here. I'll leave the link for the full playlist in the description below. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. See you in another episode. Goodbye.